Hey, what's up, Pep Nation? It is the end of week 15. We're coming towards the end of the program, unfortunately, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and that light is your greatness. We're gonna be chasing it through these next 2 workouts. We're gonna be getting after it, and we're gonna be making those inches of gains every step, every rep. Let's get to it. All right, so after our activation using the clamshells, we went straight on to sprinter knee drive switches, just making sure we're getting those fast twitch muscle fibers firing. We're getting ready for that linear speed contrast that we're about to do. So onto our speed mechanics just before our speed contrast. We started off with A walls, went to A switches, finished off with A triples, and finally had the high knees again just to get that high firing rate of the hip flexor and opposite glute. Okay, here's our linear speed contrast. So we started off with a heavy, fast sled drag sprint. So you want to make sure it's nice and heavy, but you're still running with that sled, getting that high turnover and powerful transition through each step. Second exercise was our plyo. We did the sprinter pogo jumps. So for this one, you want to make sure that you're getting height as opposed to distance and really minimizing that ground contact time every time you touch the floor. And the third exercise, it was our medicine ball throw to 20-yard sprint. You really want to launch that ball as fast as you can and then race the ball, trying to get as fast as you can through that 20 yards. All right, guys, so onto our vertical power production. We started off with the trap bar deadlifts. Again, this week, we're trying to make it light and explosive as we get towards peaking that power and speed. All right, guys, here's our second exercise. So we're changing up the dumbbell box rocker jump. This time, instead of doing a vertical jump, you're gonna go ahead and rock forward with the dumbbells, stamp those feet down hard into the ground and jump up onto the box, finishing off nice and tall. Our third exercise here was the trap bar split stance jumps. You're trying to make sure that you can gain power from each leg as we go into our final exercise. And our final exercise was the split stance alternating sprint and knee drive box jump. And you're gonna make sure that you're landing on that single leg, really trying to get a high firing rate of that single leg, powering forward through the front leg. All right, and our second exercise in this contrast was a lateral dumbbell offset box jump. And finally, we finished off with our shoulder stability circuit. We're making sure that we're getting a little bit of core work in there too. We're doing a bunch of exercises with the bar balance, starting off with push-ups, finishing off with knee drives. What a great workout. We're finishing off with this week on a high. That was our vertical power production and linear speed work. Man, we got after it again, every step, every rep, we're trying to get it right. We're trying to make sure that we're making those gains so that when we get to the end, we're the best athlete possible. Let's go.